Hello everybody. So in this session we are going to see like ASM traffic flow. So yesterday we have seen some overview and introduction part related to WAF, like what is WAF and how it is playing vital role in the production nowadays. Okay, this session is about traffic flow. Okay, and we'll cover all the things one by one as per our contents. Okay, so first we'll try to go through this theory and I will try to explain with the help of diagram also. Okay. So main user I'm talking about, maybe this is our F5 where we have configured the view. Let's consider like this. And this is the user. Maybe he seated somewhere on the internet. Let's consider like this, okay? So when user request hits the virtual server at F5, okay, when user try to hit the virtual server, if I will check if there any ASM security policy associated to the virtual servers. So there are so many policy, okay? So when traffic come into the F5, if F5 is going to check, okay, if there any policy, ASM policy is there or not, or against that, we can select for that virtual server, okay? If yes, then request will be validated against the security policy defined for the virtual server. So if there any policy, ASM policy is there, and that virtual server called inside that policy, then it is going to be validate the request accordingly, okay? And the request that complies with the defined security policy will be allowed to reach the applications server based on the load balancing algorithm configured for the virtual servers. So if the request is the genuine request, it is not the violation, okay, then it is going to be sent to the pool, and pool is basically the combination of pool member, right, port and IP address. So as per the load balancing method, it is going to be sent to the this will be the pool, and then it will send to the backend servers as per the load balancing method, right? So I hope it is, till now it is clear for everybody, correct? Perfect. If the request does not comply with the security policy, the SM generates a violation and then either forward or block the request depending on the enforcement mode of the security policy and the blocking setting on the violations. So basically on the F5 guys, we create our enforcement method. Enforcement method like if it is not a genuine traffic, if the violation trigger, do you want to block it or just alert like this? Okay, it's kind of ID service, guys. We'll see all the things while doing lab. Okay. Similarly, the system also check the responses from the web server. A responses that comply with the security policy are sent to the client, but those do not comply, sorry, cause violation and may also be blocked. So as per our enforcement method, if the traffic is not the genuine traffic, it's going to trigger the violations. And as per enforcement method, if you have selected as a block, it is going to block the traffic. So this is how ASM traffic flow work. Let me try to explain a little bit about with the help of diagrams so that you guys can also get much clarity. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this is the user, guys. Maybe he seated somewhere on the internet. I try to hit our virtual server. Okay, then it is going to see here after virtual server. Then it is going to see here like if there any layer 7 policy is there. Layer 7 policy is there. Uh, if no, it is going to take the pool default pool whatever configured for that virtual server, and it is going to distribute the traffic among to our backend server as per our load balancing method. And we add load balancing method on the pool level, correct? Okay, if their layer policy is there, if yes, policy, there are so many policy, okay, then it is going to check, okay, if the layer 7 policy is there. So if there an ASM policy is configured for that virtual server, if it is yes, if it is no, No, then it is going to take the default pool and distribute the traffic among the backend server as per the load balancing method. If yes, then it is going to check, okay, it is a valid request. It is the valid request. If yes, it is going to be sent to the pool and it is going to be load balanced as per the method configure on the pool levels. Okay. If it is not the valid request, then it is going to be triggers the violation. Triggers the violation. Okay. And as per our enforcement method, guys, it is going to generate the alert or it is going to block the traffic. Okay, so this is how we know ASM play. This is the ASM traffic flow when we enable this module on the F5 to protect our application server, which is hosted behind our load balancers. So I hope the traffic flow of ASM is pretty much clear for everybody, right? And while doing the lab, you guys get much clarity. Okay, perfect. Okay. Another important things related to ASM, guys. So there are some sample of attack that ASM protect against. Okay, so these types of attacks generally protected by ASM application security manager, that is called WAF. That is OW, Open Web Application Security top 10. These are the risk kinds of we can say like these are the risks, and it is going to be inspect against ASM and it is going to be protect as per our enforcement method. Then we have layer 7 DOS, DDoS, and then brute force and web scripting attacks. We'll try to see all the attacks in depth, guys, as per our upcoming sessions. So like DOS, DDoS, and brute force. But I can give little bit overview, like in course of, I think I already explained yesterday, DDoS. Uh, this is our applications are hosted behind our F5. Multiple attacker is trying to hit the single destinations. So that these types of attacks called DDoS, distributed denial of service. DOS means single people is trying to hit and sending the, we can say like unlimited connections. For example, the server has a capacity of 10,000, but the request coming 20,000, 30,000 to get the server compromised, right? So this is called DOS, DDoS. Uh, a brute force basically to get the unauthorized admin user and passwords. Attacker try to get the username password of our accounts, maybe admin accounts. They tried multiple combination of username password to get it access. So once they have the password, they can try to log in our devices, network devices. So that types of attacks called brute force attacks. Okay, don't worry about it. We'll see all the things like web script, a scripting, a scraping attacks. Then malicious bot traffic, SQL injection attacks are very, very important to understand SQL injections. And on the basis of my experience, guys, we mostly protect SQL injection attack with the help of F5 WAF. Okay. Intent to expose confidential information or to corrupt contents. Okay, so this is about SQL injection. SQL injection is guys the attacks uh, where attacker try to compromise our database. Okay, so we have the application server, we have server, application server, we have database server, where our data is stored for some of the days. So they can get the compromise of database server and they can get details of the users or some sensitive information of our users, company users. So these types of attacks we can protect with the help of WAF, guys. Then exploitation of the application memory buffer to stop services, get cell access and propagate worms. Then fraudulent transaction using cross-site request forgery, okay? Unauthorized changes to server content. Attempt aimed at causing the web application to be unavailable or to respond slowly to legitimate users. Okay, they try to get the compromise so that that application server will not be available for any peoples. Manipulation of cookies or hidden threats, unknown threats, also known as zero-day threats. So these types of threats basically get mitigate with the help of WAF guys ASMs, access from unauthorized IP address or geolocations. So these are the sample attacks which we can protect with the help of ASMs. Once we enable this, we can protect it. Okay. So that's it, guys. So this is about the ASM traffic flow, and I hope this video has been informative for everybody. So if you like the efforts, please share, like, subscribe, share this to needed peoples. Let's meet on the next session with some new topics related to ASM WAF. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a nice day.